Hello and welcome, guys, out there for the 2021 update. The first video will show us the common changes and the changes in the magic system. It's the first time with camera, so I hope you enjoy it. And I'm Almentro, your host, so we can have fun together, hopefully. So let's have a look. The first changes are the army books generics. So, yeah, the standard bearers, the musicians, and the champions are going down by 10 points to 10 points. Not the champions that are supposed to be something special. So, for example, the warrior champions from the Warriors of Dark Gods, they are staying at the same like they were. I think it was 30 points. But every normal unit champion is going down to 10 points. This will be for the second, third, and fourth video a main factor in terms of how are you going to change your list. What is the main factor? So this is something really generic, and now we are going into the magic system. First of all, it's Alchemy. Yeah, Silver Spike will be moved to spell number 4, and the whole setting will be a little bit different. It's like a bolt thrower now. Molten Copper is instead going up to 6, so you can have now with a Wizard Adept with Alchemy, you now have the chance to have a mobile bow thrower. I think it's a good change. Was it really necessary? I don't know. I think for myself, Alchemy was a really good magic lore. So I don't think it was necessary to do this, but okay. On the other hand, you help, or you're going the other way, that only the Wizard Masters have Quicksilver Lash and Molten Copper. So yeah, you can see it as you want. I think it's no a big deal. It's a funny deal, but yeah, we will see. Next one is Cosmology. Altered Side is now going +2 offensive or -2 offensive, and the defensive bonus and Mali are going away. Unity of Difficance is going down from 10 to 9 points. I don't think it's a big change. Unity in Difficance now is better to cast, so I think a good change for Cosmology, of course. Divination, only one change. The Portent of Doom. The range is going up to 24 inch, and the casting value is decreasing to 8. So this is a really good boost for Divination, and maybe we will see Portent of Doom often in the future. I hope so, and I think I just seen it once or twice, about 20 games or something. So yeah, I think it's a good change. And now we have a big change in Druidism and the Oaken Throne. Just listen to it and we will talk about it. If a friendly caster in your army is affected by the Oaken Throne, certain spells are cast within an amplified version. Use any text marked with and ignore any red text. Successfully casting the Open Throne does not trigger the attribute spell. This spell ends if a friendly caster on your army caster in your army attempts to cast Open Throne again, or if the opponent removes one token. So now it's clear you can have two Druidism wizards, and only one must have the Open Throne, and the other one benefits from it. In the old version, everyone have to have his own Open Throne. Now it is like it is. So it's a strong buff for double Druidism wizards. Next up is Evocation. Evocation. Touch of the Reaper is going down from 24 to 18 inch, and Dance Macabre is going from 10 to 9 casting value. Only the boosted version, of course. So I don't think it will change a lot in the evocation system. As we all know, the number 1, 4 are one of the best spells in game. You have 2 hit and 2 wound reroll with lethal strike. It's really, really strong. And if you want to snipe, you will still have Touch of the Reaper. It's a little bit annoying that it only has 18 inch now, and not 24. But I don't think you would change Touch of the Reaper with Dance Macabre, or Hasten the Hour with Dance Macabre. I don't think so. I don't think it will be a big change in Evocation. Next up is Occultism. Occultism, we have Pentagram of Pain. It only says the non-boosted version will no longer have damage and direct spell type. And Breaths of Corruption is going up to 6 and 9. So by 1 in both. And yeah, so Pentagram of Pain now in the little spell is just an hex spell. So this is really, really good. You can, for example, a flying occultism wizard can hide behind a rock and still cast Pentagram of Pain. It can be really annoying. So I think a strong change to occultism here. Breath of Corruption is going up. It's okay. Now we have Pyromancy. Pyromancy is, one spell is making a big redesign. That's Cascading Fire. Cascading Fire is going to be spell number 5 from now on, and it has a 5+ and 8+ casting value, with 24 inch for the small version and 12 inch for the big version. It's an hex spell. Duration is 1 turn, and the target suffers -X to his defensive skill in the small version, and in the big version it's defensive and agility -X, where X is equal to the affected model's armor value. So now you have a second supporting spell in Pyromancy. So you have Flaming Swords and Cascading Fire. Cascading Fire is it can be good. For example, against Warriors of the Dark Lords or something where Pyromancy was not as effective. Warriors of the Dark Lords didn't think a lot about the Strength Fear AP0 damage that will cause the Pyromancy them. It was all about Flaming Swords. So now you have a second supporting spell for this kind of armies, or for example, dwarves or infernal dwarves. I think it's a good change. Why make it to spell number 5? I don't think it was necessary that only wizard masters can have it. Yeah. Scorching Salvo is going to be spell number 2 from now on. Yeah, it's okay. Scorching Salvo is okay, but to be number 2 now, I don't think it will change a lot. My opinion is Cascading Fire could have been number 2. Still number 2, but with the new declaration, so maybe then we will see more Pyromancy mages or wizard adepts with Pyromancy. That could have helped, but I don't think that if you have if you can choose between, for example, Alchemy and Pyromancy with a wizard master, I will definitely take Alchemy. Because Alchemy is way more balanced than Pyromancy still. So maybe it would be better if this spell would be placed at spell number 2. But okay, it's a nice change. It's a step in the right direction. I hope they are going further in this direction and they listen to me. So we will see. Cheers. Next up is Shamanism. Shamanism, we have Savage Fury. The range goes up from 9 to 12 and from 18 to 24 inch. And Break the Spirit is the unboosted version is the casting value will be increased by 1 to 9 plus. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, you see it. Yeah, Break the Spirit was one of the strongest spells, so it is okay. I think it's really okay to be a 9 plus. Savage Fury now is a little bit better, but yeah, it's really Savage Fury is really a spell that depends on the situation and depends on the opponent army. Yeah, the whole Shamanism is a really good lore, I think. Next up, Thaumaturgy. Speaking in tongues is going down. The casting value is going down by 1 to 7 plus, and that's all. It's just a really little change. Now you have speaking in tongues 7 plus and 7 plus. Now you can really say, okay, no commanding presence or no rally around the flag. It's both the same value. That's really good. I think it's a good change. Okay, next up it's Witchcraft. Raven's Ring is going down to 18 inch, and Bewitching Glare will be a really it will be a completely new spell. So replace the spell with the not actual with the DE hereditary from the old Dread Elves book. Yeah, melee and shooting against the target must reroll failed to wound rolls. It's a nice one. I appreciate it. And I like the fact that the old hereditary from the Dread Elves isn't going down, and we still have it. That's cool. It's really cool, and it's way better than gaining battle focus on a 6 spell. So yeah, way better. Special items. We have the Legion Standard is now 10 points. The Kingslayer is now 40 points. Essence of Mithril cannot be taken by constructs or models with towering presence. And Destiny's Call cannot be taken by constructs or models with towering presence either. So, yeah, we now don't have the chance to play Destiny's Call on constructs anymore. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's going more in the version where this kind of magic items should be, on jaws, on foot, or small characters, and not the bad ones. I think it's good. Yeah, and that's already the end of the first video. We will see us in the second. The second will go straight into the armies. See ya.